Hello everyone, welcome to my U Programming Club. Today we will be solving another daily Leetcode problem, and the problem's name is minimum length of string after deleting similar ends. Okay, so you will be given a string S which will be consisting only three characters A, B and C, and you are asked to apply the following algorithm on the string any number of times you may like. Okay, so you have to pick non-empty prefix, okay, from S where all the characters in the prefix are equal. Okay, and you will also have to pick a non-empty suffix from S where all the characters in suffix are equal. Okay, and then the characters that you have that there are in prefix and the suffix that you have just picked should always be equal or the same, and these prefix and suffix should not intersect. So what does the problem statement mean by this intersection? Suppose there was a string something like this, a. Okay, so you want to pick a prefix like this, and then you pick the suffix something like this. Okay, so there is an intersection. A is part of prefix and suffix both, so this should not happen. Instead of that, a valid pick could have been this. Okay, so there should be no intersection. Okay, and you have to delete the both of the prefix and suffix. Okay, so after deletion your string will become empty if we are talking about this particular string. So this is what the problem statement is asking you to do, and you have to return the minimum length of the S that can be there after performing this operation any number of times, possibly 0 number of times. Okay, so before moving towards the examples, let's have a look at the constraints. So the length of the string is of order 10 raised to power 5, and there are only 3 characters A, B and C. Okay, so now that out of our way, let's move to one of these examples and see how we will be solving this particular problem. So let's pick second one first. Okay, let me move it to the board. Now I think it should be pretty visible, and let's mark the indices 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so we have to pick suffix and prefix, so and characters in prefix and suffix should be same. Okay, this is a necessary condition, and those prefix and suffix that we will be picking should be non-empty at least. Okay, so approach that is coming straight away into my mind is, we can use a 2-pointer approach here. Okay, it will help us to pick suffix and prefix. Okay, how so? Let's say there is a pointer here, let's call this left. There is a pointer here, let's call this right. Okay, now as you can see, these two characters are matching left and right, the characters pointed by left and right. Also, let's say instead of that, the scenario would have been C C C, and then A B A, and then B A C. Okay, so this would have been your right, and it would have been your current left. Okay, so although the characters are matching, but when we are asked to return the minimum length of the string that there can be, so we have to greedily delete the largest portion from prefix and suffix that is possible. Okay, so greedily delete, you can say, or greedily form largest prefix and suffix, so that s remaining length will be minimum. What I mean by this is, let's say instead of picking the largest prefix that can be formed with same characters, you decided to pick only this portion and this portion from suffix. Okay, since suffix is not having any matching characters after c, so it would be the largest possible, but here it is not the largest possible. Okay, so when you will be moving your left here and right here, you will see that these two characters are not matching and you will terminate here. Okay, so this should not have happened. Instead of that, you should have picked this portion, okay, and this portion from suffix, and you should have deleted, and then your left would have moved here and your right would have moved here, and then you can see that it will keep going. So this portion and then this portion, then this portion and this portion, and then this portion and this portion, and at last your string would have been empty of 0 length. Okay, but let's say if you would have picked only smaller portion, this portion, so it would have been could have been extended to this particular c, but you didn't do so. Instead of that, you decided to limit yourself to here only, so it resulted in a larger length remaining string. Okay, so you should be picking the largest prefix and suffix that is possible. Okay, this is one condition. Other than that, it is pretty much a two-pointer approach. You will be moving both left and right towards the center, and these conditions should hold true. Okay, that prefix and suffix characters should be same, both of prefix and suffixes should be non-empty, and all the characters in prefixes and suffixes should be same. Okay, so here if you see that if you will pick triple C, then all the characters are same. C C C, all the characters are same, and characters that are there in prefix and this was your suffix are also same. Okay, so and these two should be non-empty. It is non-empty, it is non-empty. Okay, so everything is set, every condition in there is satisfied, and we can safely delete these two and move our left and right pointers towards the center. So this is what we will be doing, and let's see the implementation. Things will be more clear there. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think now it should be fine. So this is what we will be doing, starting from the very left and the very right ends and placing pointers there, or you can say placing pointers at the very left and very right ends of the string, and then we will keep doing whatever the problem statement is telling us. There are certain termination conditions. First of all, there was a condition that prefix and suffix should not intersect. Okay, so it means that your left and right pointers cannot be at the same character. Okay, so your left and right should never be equal. Okay, another condition that would lead to termination is left and right are characters pointed by left and right pointers are no longer matching. In that case you will also terminate, because it will violate the fourth condition that is there, that the characters from the prefix and suffix must be same. So in that, if that's not the case, then you will terminate there. Okay, so this is also another termination condition. And other than that, you will form the largest prefix and suffix that can be formed. Okay, form the largest valid prefix and suffix for deletion greedily, so that the remaining length of the string is minimum. After deletion of prefix and suffix. Okay, so this is what we are doing. Till your left and right pointers do not coincide, you will form the prefix. Here we are just forming the prefix, and below that we are forming the suffix. Okay, and here we are forming suffix. And there might be a certain case that your left and right pointers will anyways move past each other. How so? It is, as you can see, a even length string. The length of this particular string is 8, and if you divide it into from middle, you can see that when left and right pointers will be at this particular positions, both of them will be crossing each other after one move. Right will move here and left will move here. So if that's the case, then you will return 0 straight away. Okay, it means that your string is of 0 length right now. And if that's not the case, then you will return whatever is left of your string. Okay, so the string represented by length of the string represented by left and right pointers both included. Okay, so this is how we will be solving this particular problem. If you are still having any doubts or any queries in general, then you may ask them in the comment section. And if you ask what will be the time and space complexities, as you must have also guessed that time complexity wise we are using a linear traversal only, so it will be order of n, where n is the size of the given string. Okay, if let's say string is s and then its size is n, so this is the time complexity. And space complexity wise, as you may have also guessed this one also, it will be constant since we are not using any extra space here. Okay, so these will be the complexities and this will be the approach and implementation. So thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.